Today we are doing a short routine to help regulate our nervous system. Your nervous system is basically the command center for your body, and the sympathetic nervous system itself helps regulate and control your stress. And there are times in life when that part of your nervous system can become dysregulated or overloaded. And what that means for you is you end up in a chronic state of stress or that feeling of fight or flight. And there are some ways that you can help bring that back down and regulate that. And what we're going to do today is use two of those tools, breathing and movement, to help regulate that part of our nervous system and help bring a little bit of that feeling of calm into our bodies. I want you to find a comfortable seat, and that can be on the floor, it can be on a cushion or in a chair or even in bed, wherever feels the most comfortable and the safest for you in this moment. So find that spot and feel a little bit of grounding there. I want you to notice how your body hits either the ground or the place that you're sitting. You can kind of let yourself settle into that a little bit. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let your organs themselves start to feel a little bit heavy in this space. And we're going to start by focusing on our breath. So I want you to inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth. And just take a couple deep breaths like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And you can continue there, just following a rhythm that feels right to you. You can have your eyes open or closed. And if it feels better to you to breathe either both ways through your mouth or both ways through your nose, that's okay right now. I want you again to find a place that feels safe and comfortable for you. Eventually, it's nice to find that exhale through your mouth, as it will help relax your jaw and your throat, which is a place we hold tension quite a bit when we're in that fight or fight place. But for now, again, find a place that's comfortable for you. And now I want you to start to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. So if you can, see if you can start with a count of 3. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. And again, find a place that works for you. And if you can, maybe you can lengthen that to a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3 more breaths like that. There's a lot of research behind the fact that we can use our breath and our breath patterns to help regulate our nervous system. So even if you're in the car, if you're at work, if you're in the middle of communicating with someone that feels hard to you, you can possibly stop and take a moment, take a deep breath, and that's a great way in that moment to help regulate yourself. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add movement to our breath. So movement is another really nice way to work that stress through and out your body. And we're going to connect it with your breath. And we're going to keep going with this flow for our purpose today. So I will count and help take us through it. We're going to repeat some really specific movements to help. And we're just going to keep moving through this pattern. All right, so when you're ready, I want you to take that big inhale and bring your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down. Feel like it's your breath that actually starts this movement. Feel like your breath is in control. So by filling up your lungs, you're just floating those arms up. And exhale, press the air out. Repetition in movement is one of the best ways for your body to feel calm and to feel safe. So we're just going to take that concept and add a little bit of spine movement to it. So on this next one, right arm comes up. Inhale again. Then exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, arm down. Left arm. And reach. Inhale up. Exhale down. Right arm. And if you need to take more breaths than I am, then please go ahead and do it. I never want the breathing to cause added stress. And eventually, by practicing this every day, your breathing will deepen and you'll be able to find those longer breaths. But it is a practice, just like everything else we do in movement. And there are times for myself, I find I can get into these longer breaths. And there are times that my breathing feels hard, it feels sticky, it feels heavy. You just go with it. Don't judge yourself. Just flow with what your body can do that day. Now on this one, both arms up. On your exhale, turn to your right, bring the arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, other side. Inhale. If you find your brain starting to wander, just bring it back right here. Bring it back to where your body touches the ground or the mat or the chair. Bring it back to the idea of your lungs just filling up and emptying out. There'll be time enough to come back to those to-do lists and those thoughts. Give yourself this moment right now to just focus on your body and how you feel in space at this moment. On this one, arms come up, fingers interlock, and we're going to exhale and bring the hands in front of you as you round your back. Then flip your palms and inhale and bring them up. So you exhale, your palms face you, your eyes are on your hands, and you round. You flip your palms, inhale, keep your eyes on your hands and lift up. Round, around, fill that space around your heart like you're giving yourself a hug. And then inhale and lift and shine your heart. Open that space. Exhale and round. As much as we find our brains sometimes living in the past or living in the future, all we really truly know is this moment right now. We can try our hardest to get back to the past or to figure out the future. But All we know is where we are in this moment. That's all. And that's a gift you can give yourself. It's a little breath, a little grace, a little patience, a little forgiveness, and a little love right now. Last one. Bring your arms down, tuck your chin, and walk your hands forward. You can do this just folding over your legs in a chair. You can do it wherever is comfortable for you. Walk forward and let your head hang. And on your next exhale, roll or walk yourself back up to seated. Let your hands rest on your knees and close your eyes. Continue to breathe, and as you do, focus on your toes. Notice if there's any tension at all in any one of your 10 toes, and see if you can let that go. And then work your way up to your calves. Continue your breath and let the tension go through your knees, through your legs and your upper legs and your thighs. Thank your body for supporting you and let the tension go. Notice your hips. Notice where your sit bones touch the surface you're sitting on, and let that tightness and tension go. Melt into those hips. Release your pelvic floor. Release your belly. Release your back. Release your stomach and your lungs and your breath. Release your heart, any tightness or tension or heaviness. Let it go for just a moment. Work into your shoulders, your neck. Maybe even find yourself moving your head slowly side to side. If your hands are gripping your knees, let it go. Work your way up your neck to your jaw, your nose, your eyes. Let them feel light. And then feel that lightness come all the way through the top and the crown of your head. Feel yourself supported without having to do the work in this moment. Feel yourself held. And take one more deep breath in and let it go. And whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes float open and take that feeling of lightness with you throughout the rest of the day. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, and I'll talk to you soon.